Motors. Tata Motors is our candidate for Bull versus Bear. It's named PB Balaji as the new JLR CEO after Adrian Martel stepped down, and you saw a bit of a spike in the stock in the morning. Hasn't been able to stay on though. Giving us both sides of the story is Puneet.
Well, thank you for that. That's definitely the bull case for today. PB Balaji, veteran at Tata Motors, as well as within the automotive space as well, and hence this is not just a key appointment, but he's also the first Indian CEO of the Jaguar and Land Rover brand, and it's going to be one of the key ones to watch out for how the turnaround finally happens with the business. While financially, over the last 5 to 6 years, they have been going strength to strength. EBITDA margins are now 16% for Jaguar and Land Rover, from roughly about 6 to 8% that the company used to do about 6 years ago. Debt has also come down, but the growth has largely been absent, and with new models, that will be one of the key ones to watch out for. The biggest criticism of the brand has come in from a recent news flow what the company has been doing of rebranding of the Jaguar brand. It's not been taken well at all across mediums. We also saw on Truth Social a post coming in from Donald Trump on mentioning his views on this as well. So it's definitely not been taken well in terms of the new image of the Jaguar brand, and that will be one of the key ones as a key first task itself for PB Balaji when he joins in November. The second bull and bear case is, of course, the stability and the continuation into a smoother transition for Jaguar and Land Rover brand. It's been marred by geopolitical issues amongst others. So PB Balaji, being a veteran at both Tata Motors and the auto industry for the last 3 decades, will definitely put some solace there as well. Global uncertainties both in the US and the Europe has been hampering volumes. For Jaguar and Land Rover, the volumes have stayed stagnant at 4 lakh units a year for the last 7 financial years now. So, and that's including FY25, and FY26 is expected to be even lower than the last year. So the volume ramp up will be gradual opposed the revamp of both the brands. But definitely the uncertainty is hampering there because of geopolitical tensions. The third key case, he's also, I mentioned the first Indian CEO, but policies in the US have been changing rather rapidly, with current scenario being that the trade deals might help JLR, and we'll get some more perspective on the 8th of August when the company releases their results. Finally, the valuations. For JLR specifically, they do trade on EV to EBITDA basis, and it's down 40% over the last couple of years. It's now roughly trading between 1.5 to 2 times EV EBITDA. Used to trade at 3.5 to 4 times EV EBITDA. So definitely the valuations for the JLR business specifically is what we're talking about is favorable compared to the historical averages. But the growth outlook as well as the new EV for the Range Rover next year will be one of the key ones to watch out for. So overall, a huge appointment, a big win for shareholders definitely. And I think that's the trajectory for Tata Motors, at least going forward with the JLR brand.
Yeah, I think today's been a day when shareholders have been cheering management positions and key management hires and announcements, and PB Balaji there. But in terms of Tata Motors, and if you compare to the rest of the four-wheeler pack, Neerav, Ashar, I want to get your view on this. Where do you think a Tata Motors stands?
I think this new leadership is definitely welcome at this point of time. It seems to be a challenging phase for the company at this point of time. There are a lot of global headwinds, and as you rightly pointed out, growth has been stagnating as far as JLR is concerned. The valuations have been under pressure, and of course this new acquisition which is being considered, that is the Iveco, that is also putting pressure as far as the stock is concerned. So I think we expect the stock to face challenges in the near term. I think it is better to stay away from the stock at this point of time till we see some meaningful recovery and some visibility with respect to the tariffs.
Neerav, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for taking the time out and being with us, though, and giving us your thoughts. Really appreciate your time. Gaurav,